Hi, I'm Brian. Welcome back to another On the Road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Stop! Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for proper voltage. Okay, we got a Jenn-Air gas single wall oven, and the complaint is that the back of the oven is getting hotter or cooking faster than the front of the oven. So, for example, a cookie sheet full of cookies, the back set of cookies are getting burned on the bottom, and where the front cookies are not. All right, so what we're gonna do for this symptom is get into the oven here, and we're gonna check out the burn tube and the flame and see how our flame looks, if it's uneven or bigger in the back or what's happening here. So first thing we'll do to do this is open the door and remove our oven racks. All right, to remove this bottom panel, we're gonna need to slide it to the back to release the front, lift up on the front, and then we can pull it out and remove it. All right, so we're just gonna turn on the oven to a bake cycle, any temperature. We're just gonna have it come on and see what the flame looks like here. Okay, I don't know if we can see this on video or not, but we do have an even flame all the way across, but what I notice is right where the igniter is, you can see a larger flame on the right side of the tube there. Looks like we're gonna have a hole that's been burnt into the burner tube. So we're gonna shut this off and take a look at that. All right, so if we take a look right here next to the igniter, this burn tube here, you can see where it's bubbled out here, and it's causing, there's a larger hole that's been burnt into the tube here. They should be all nice and small like the rest of them along here. And with that, being a larger hole there, it's letting more gas come out, which then is causing a bigger flame. And this is in the back section of the oven, so I can see where we would get this symptom of the back cooking faster than the front. Even though the temperatures might be correct, we're gonna get, the back getting a little hotter than the front of the oven. So what we'll need to do for this repair is replace our burn tube assembly. All right, first, to remove our old burner tube, we're gonna remove the screw that holds it on the front of the oven here. And we're just gonna use some all-purpose lubricating oil to put on the screw. Since this is inside of an oven and it heats up all the time, it's gonna be easy to strip this screw out of here, and it is an older oven as well. So I'll just put some of that on there. You can use some sort of rust-busting type of oil as well. All right, we're gonna need to remove our back bracket here for the bottom plate to be able to gain some clearance to remove our burner tube. So I'm just gonna put some more oil on these screws. All right, now we can just lift up on the burner tube assembly here and kind of move it to the side. There's this pin that on the burner tube that goes into the back wall there. So just kind of get it out of there. We're gonna lay it down on its left side here so that we can remove our igniter now. All right, next we're gonna remove the igniter. We're gonna apply some more oil to these screws. And then these are Phillips or 5/16 nut driver. die?
Nope.
Blank.
Oh, it's just
All right, so you can see here where the hole is. I just used a little flat blade here, and I could push right through there. It was all rusted and corroded and ate away. So that's where we're getting a large flame coming out near the igniter, which is causing more heat. On the back side here, it's also not good for the igniter. It'll wear your igniters out a lot quicker because that flame can come out and hit against that igniter constantly through the cycle. So we'll go ahead and install the new one. All right, so we got the new burn tube assembly here, and you can see where a hole was on the old one. They're nice and small like they should be. It's not bubbled up, it's not corroded right away. So first thing is to reattach our igniter. All right, we're just gonna get our burn tube here back into place. We want to make sure down here that it goes onto our orifice, and then that the pin goes through the back wall here. Okay, next we need the reinstall of the back bracket. All right, we're just gonna turn it back onto a bake cycle here. And we're gonna make sure that everything's lined up, that we get an even flame, everything's looking good. And you will get a little smoke, a little smell from the oil that we applied. All right, and there we go, we got flame. It's even, everything's looking good. We'll go ahead and shut that back off. All right, now we need to secure the front of the burn tube with the screw we removed earlier. Okay, so now we're gonna reinstall our bottom panel. We have the pin back here on the bracket that's gonna go in this hole here. And we're just gonna need to push in and drop it down. We can reinstall our racks. And that will complete our repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.